Here we are again, YouTube. Out here on the Moore job, getting the septic wrapped up today. Where it's coming out of the house, we use 1,000-gallon infiltrator tanks. Randy's right there on the Mini. We're starting to roll this sucker back in, get it covered up. If you're unsure or unfamiliar with septics, this is what we call infiltrator chambers. These are quick fours. At 400 feet out here. And I had to cover that joint. We did a middle joint right here, but anyway, you can see what the contours look like. Anybody ever ask, or if you ever ask what it means to put a septic on the contour, that's what it means. You see that snake? People's like, oh, that's wrong. No, it's not. Your trenches from here are supposed to be on grade. South Carolina, over 100 feet, you're allowed 2 inches of variance. I just did all the measurements on these, and besides one trench, they're all carrying a ½ inch. And then I think my third trench, I'm within an inch over 100 feet. So anyway, the septic's done. We got plumbing done, all that good stuff. We're still out here more. I didn't post a video last week. Sorry. My grandmother passed away on Monday. Unfortunately, it's just me and my dad that was handling everything, and she didn't leave much in regards to what she wanted. So yeah, that took every bit of my time. So anyway, walking out here, I'm gonna show you how these Titans come in. But so right here, these end caps, see how it stair steps? That's how you know you got your fall. And so this thing slopes so much. In South Carolina, it's 10 foot on centers, or 7 feet of virgin ground in between your trenches, right? And between each trench, over 7 feet, it's almost a foot of fall just on virgin ground. That's crazy. So if you say some of them look shallow, that's why. Like, you know, this is, we got 14 inches of cover. Contour, we got a little shallow on this end. Up there, it's a little bit deeper. But this is 14 inches of cover. So, infiltrator likes 12. Some of my North Carolina jobs, I've done them on grade, which means you got like a ½ inch of cover. You put the chambers at grade. So, got our cover. Everything's good. Just give you a different point of view. Right through here, and then we'll walk out. So, again, all these are plastic shells. They're 4 foot. If I had one, I'll show you, but I ain't got one. I used them. But here's the end seam right here. So this is line 2. That's line 3. What he's filling in is line 1. It comes in off the tank, comes down. Chambers, the end caps right here. Snakes. Boom. And then that thing will fill up. And then you can see the, sort of kind of see the fall. Goes here, fills up. Then it fills all the way up, and then it gets down that end cap, and you can definitely see that fall. Once this line gets full, boom, full, boom. And so if you ever looking at getting a septic or getting engineers out here or whatever it is, this is what we call a traditional gravity system. Now the only difference is this isn't rock and pipe, this is chambers. Chambers and easy flow gives you a 25% reduction. What that means is if your traditional calls for 400 feet, I can come out there, dig 300 feet of line, and use chambers. So that's the reduction, right? But anyway, so we are in the process of covering this sucker up. This one's been a pain. But we're in the process of covering up. He's starting on top. I'm gonna hop on the skiddy. I'm gonna start on the bottom. And we're gonna start covering this up and slicking it off. And then it's getting late. This time change is really kicking my hours right now. But once we do all that, we're going to seed and straw. I don't know if we'll get that done today. Probably going to be the Monday job, but we'll be definitely wrapping this thing up Monday for sure. And then off to the next one. So, yeah, figure I'd make a little short video. Like I said, I planned on making a video last week, but with my grandmother passing away, it just took a lot of time and energy. And that one kicked my butt. My grandmother was almost 92. She had a good, fulfilled life. I hate to lose her. Anybody hates to lose their grandma. She helped raise me. So But life goes on. It is what it is. And then going back to, I'm bouncing around, I'm sorry. Walking on top of this dirt. That's a 6'4". Blah, 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 blah. So these flags right here, right? So this is my property line. And so that flag, the property line scoots up there. The reason why that's important, one, Spartanburg County has a mighty wide right of way. It's crazy. But second thing too, you gotta maintain a minimum of 5 feet on your lines. And then right here, those flags, right? Property lines on the other side of this brush. Any septic you get, any permit, they write up areas for repair. That way if you got to fix or add on whatever. And so this area is your repair. It's got to be 5 feet off the property line. And then right through here, there's 3 lines listed that's 25 feet long. And so basically, it'll start where those flags are. And so if you see my flags, I stayed out of the repair area because that's a big no, don't get in your repair area. And so from here over to the property line, that's actually 31 feet. And what that means is 5 feet setback. I have 26 feet, 25 feet for repair, and I have 1 foot of playroom just in case I had to pull a ditch out for these end caps. These multi-ports are 20 inches long and they don't count for filtration. And so they draw it up as 100 feet. Basically, I have to dig a 104-foot trench. It's a pain. And then right here, this flag marks 26 feet because there's a ditch over there, and for whatever reason, you can't put a septic system within a trench. And, I mean, it's not even a gully. That's what's so bad, but whatever. I'm not a regulator, I'm an installer. And then over here, the neighbor has a well. And in South Carolina, for residential, your well setbacks are 75 feet. And so I flagged those. And it goes in a half moon because as you start to pull around, it's pulling a diamond, right? And so this is my 75 feet. The reason why that's important is because this open gap right here, let me zoom you out. This open gap right here on the repair area is an extra 85-foot line. Well, from here to there, there's 20 feet. And what that means is from here, 7 feet from 20 is 13, 3-foot ditch, I'm still 10 foot away. So plenty, ample room for the 85-foot line. And then the way they wrote this, it makes no sense. But the way they wrote this is come out of the house 5 feet, and then from this line right here, minus your 5 feet, supposed to be another 25 feet for repair, which works. And this ended up being, instead of 25 feet, 30 feet. So it worked out really well. Old skid steer, my T66. Old Mini X is going to have to go in for the 500-hour service. And then, like I mentioned before, we're doing a modular home out here, or they're doing a modular home. That's the pad that we were working on. Got it set. That's their driveway, which they naturally have completely destroyed. Just got through the board and batten for the underpinning. They're working on the back porch, and then right here on this, dadgummit, sliding glass door, they're gonna put an actual big deck. And so all that rain we had, I tell you what, that all flowed nice. It worked out really well. Water just pushed away. And then I'll walk around here and show you the front porch. So there's the front porch. It's a little high. Apparently they have to set it X amount off the ground, and from what my builder told me versus what it looks like, yeah. But still, it's good. It's a nice house. 4 bedroom, 2 bath. It's 1,800 square feet. So over here off, what was that? Blackstock Road. So if anybody's interested, let me know, because it's about to go on the market. And then this white flag marks our water tap. Water lines already ran, already plumbed in, all that's good. The house is plumbed. They should be wrapping this stuff up in a day or two right here. The only thing we're waiting on is for the county or whoever they hire to come out here and put the water tap in. And my uncle, he's a master electrician, covers the upstate South Carolina. He will go out of town too. His license is transferable, so if y'all have any commercial jobs or residential jobs, building jobs, whatever, let me know. I'll hand his information out. Might do a YouTube on him one day. But anyway, the panel's on the other side where he hung it, and then waiting for Duke Energy to come out here and do their thing. But yeah, rocking and rolling. Like I said, just want to give a quick update. We making forward progress. Like I said, another time change. If I could work till 7 or 8 o'clock, this sucker would be done today because it's being Friday. But time change, 5:45 is dark. So we're going to work as long as we can. We're going to get everything at least covered up. Don't know if it'll get finish graded. Probably not. But what we don't finish, I'll be out here Monday and then get it finish graded and then seed and straw. So Randy don't know how to cut the beeper off. But anyway, all right. We will catch y'all on the next one. I'll make sure when we come out here to finish grading all that, I'll, take another video of us wrapping it up because we'll be doing seed and straw and all that. And that way you kind of see the before, well, you've seen the before building the pad, how this looked. See it now, and then once we get it finished graded and leveled off and stuff and do seed and straw, see how all this comes together. Thank y'all for watching. And the ones that are watching and ain't subscribed, please like and subscribe. We would appreciate it very much. And as a great mentor would say, we'll catch you on the flip side.